The issue of gun regulation is complicated, and people don't always agree on all aspects of it. But I hope there's one thing we all agree on. We need to reduce criminal gun violence across America, in Chicago, in Springfield, and every place in between. Far too many violent shootings are taking place. We need to catch the criminals who commit these violent gun crimes, and we need to identify and stop the people who are putting the guns in their hands. That's why the issue of crime gun tracing is so important. And that is why I'm introducing federal legislation, the Crime Gun Tracing Act, that will create a strong incentive for full tracing of all crime guns nationwide. Let me tell you, when it comes down to the commission of gun crimes, certainly you want to catch the suspect. But the second thing you want to know is, what did he use? What did he use to commit the crime? Because coming up with that crime gun and tracing its origin is a good way to determine patterns of crime and to find ways to prevent these firearms from falling in the wrong hands. When a gun is recovered in a criminal investigation, a police department or sheriff's office can send the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives information about the make, model, and serial number. ATF can then trace the gun from its manufacturer to its first retail purchaser. The information generates leads in identifying the person who used the gun to commit the crime. Also, when all crime guns in an area are traced, law enforcement can identify broader crime gun trends. ATF has described crime gun tracing as the cornerstone of the efforts to combat gun crime and illegal gun trafficking. And ATF has made it free and easy for all local police departments and sheriff's offices to trace guns. Let me repeat that, free and easy. ATF has created an online tracing program called eTrace that makes available for free to any law enforcement agency that signs up for it. It allows gun trace requests to be sent to the ATF quickly over the internet, and it provides a searchable computer database that police departments and sheriffs can use to analyze all gun traces and gun crimes. Here's what my bill does. The bill I introduced today is going to move us toward 100% gun tracing, not only in Illinois, but across the nation. There are 18,000 law enforcement agencies in America. Right now, 4,700 have signed up to use eTrace. Pretty good, but not good enough. We need to do more. The bill will require law enforcement agencies that apply for federal COPS grants to report how many crime guns they recovered in the last year and how many they submitted for tracing. Bill will then give a preference in COPS grants, federal grants to police departments, to the agencies that traced all the crime guns they recovered. To be clear, police chiefs and sheriffs shouldn't just wait for my bill to pass before they start submitting these guns for tracing. They should start today. And I'm going to send letters to them again, telling them about the need to do this and this new law that I'm proposed. But for those local agencies that need a push to start tracing their crime guns, here's what it gets down to. Don't ask us for federal funds if you aren't doing what you need to do when it comes to tracing these guns.